Hi everyone, today I'm making a gift box with my new pattern paper. Stick around if you want to find out how. I'm starting my project by cutting down some pattern paper. This pattern paper is from a scrapbook paper pad called Pretty in Pink that I have published myself. If you'd like to have your own pattern paper in this range, make sure you check the link in the description. The other tool that I'm using here is a Stampin' Up! Paper punch that punches out gift bags. The directions are clearly marked on the punch itself, and I've cut out my initial piece of paper about 10 inches by 6 inches to get started. Once you have your paper cut to size, you slide it in under the punch and you make sure it's lined up with the start line. Once it's on the start line, you punch down and then you determine exactly what size you would like yours to be, whether it's small, medium or large. I'm going with the small size here today, and that is where you will score your lines. Once you have that line scored, you then slide your piece of paper up and line that score line with the start line. It's a little hard to see with the pattern paper I'm using, but I just used my finger to feel where that score line was in this instance. This time when you punch down, you will score along where it says side, and there are two different lines that read side that you need to score along. You will also need to score around the triangular markings and also the horizontal ones. What you are actually forming here is the side to your gift box. It's called a gusset, or basically where the sides will fold in on themselves. Once you have scored those, you work on the bottom side line, so you're sliding up again. The very last line that you scored on the page lines up with the start line again, and this is the start of your back side of the box. So this time you will go down to the small, medium or large depending on what you're making, and you will then score for the back of the box. You slide your paper up once more using that last line that you scored, making sure it lines up again with the start line, and this time you are making another gusseted part of your box, so the alternate side. So you will need to score along each of the side indicators, the triangle and also the horizontal. And you can finish this all off by moving to that last score line and giving it one more punch, and this will form the return to help hold your box together. It's a little hard to see what that looks like, so let's flip it over and you'll be able to see the score lines that have been created using this tool. It's now time to fold and score along all these lines that have been created using the Stampin' Up! Tool. Now I just happen to have this tool lying around, so that's why I'm using it for my gift box today. I could have easily have used the Cricut machine as well. I know that there are lots of templates that are in the Cricut software for making gift boxes and a range of other crafty items. So don't forget you could potentially use this pattern paper with those machines also. Now on the back side of the punch on the Stampin' Up! Tool, this is a hole punch, and you can line up the little arrow that's on there with the score lines that you've made to punch the holes to add the ribbon, which will be the closure for your box at the end. So it's time to start assembling the box. I've done this with some double-sided tape. It's really easy once you've scored the lines. All the work has essentially been done for you through the tool and the scoring. Once you have completed the box, you can add a little bit of ribbon, like I said, to make the closure, nice little bow on it, and add any of your embellishments that you might have lying around. If you're a crafter like me, I'm sure you've got a few to decorate it up just that little bit more. Like I said earlier in the video, if you really like these papers and you want to support the channel, by all means, you feel free to visit my Amazon store. No pressure at all. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.